Hi, I'm Kevin Ormond, the Master of Self-Leadership. Welcome to Leadership U. Today we'll be talking more about how to work with the speaking component of becoming the recognized expert in your field or your area. Welcome to Leadership U, where it really is all about you. One of the things that's so critical about becoming a better speaker and working better with the speaking component of becoming that recognized expert is to understand that most good speakers don't use much in the way of PowerPoint or notes in most cases. Um, in fact, Steve Ballmer, who's the former president of Microsoft, at one point banned the use of PowerPoint within Microsoft internally for internal Microsoft presentations, even though it's their product. And the reason behind that is people just get bored to tears with it. It's ineffective. It doesn't work very well because of two reasons. Number one, people, as the speaker, they use it as a crutch and they become overly reliant upon the PowerPoint. And it's like, okay, if I'm going to read you a PowerPoint slide, why don't I just give you the notes and let you read it at your own speed and your own time? Why are we here in this meeting? And so that's the first problem. Now, the second problem is that those situations where PowerPoint does work are few and far between, but where they are, they're very good and they're very effective if you use it right. Most people don't. They don't understand how to utilize it and where to utilize it and why to utilize it. If you'll notice, good speakers don't generally use a lot of slides and a lot of PowerPoint. Now, there's several reasons for this. Number one, the effectiveness issue that I just talked about. But number two are technical glitches. I mean, suppose the power goes out, suppose the projector doesn't work, suppose the computer goes down and you can't project them. If you are overly reliant upon the PowerPoint and now you can't use the PowerPoint, you're like a deer in the headlights. What do I do, And you don't want to do that. You don't want to be that deer in the headlights person when you're out there, because you want to be perceived as that recognized expert in your field or in your geographical area. And so as a result, PowerPoint is, kind of an iffy thing, frankly. Um, in most cases, you're better off, you're better able to connect with people directly, much like what's going on here. You're watching me, you're not watching slides. You may or may not like me, and if you don't, you just tune me out. But more often than not, I can connect with you. You can connect with me better in this way than if I were just showing you slides and essentially reading bullet points to you. And so to be perceived as that expert, I need to be able to communicate my message effectively. And that PowerPoint bullet point kind of nonsense does not do that very well. There are all kinds of physiological and psychological reasons that we could go into about that. But at the end of the day, you are just not going to be as effective if you're utilizing the PowerPoint bullet points and read the slides too much. There are times and are places where they can be used if it's very judiciously used. But don't overuse them. Don't become overly reliant upon them. If the power goes out and everything else, and I'm doing a presentation, all we got to do is turn on the light on my telephone so that people can see me, and I'll just continue. They can turn on the light on their phone and they can be seen, and I'll just continue. And that is that way it doesn't necessarily throw the presentation off. It actually gives us something else to talk about. It also in many ways can make the experience more memorable in a good way, whereas the boredom and the things that too much reliance on the bullet points and the PowerPoint stuff can do will make you memorable in a bad way. People will not hear your message. You will not get that connection with people. People like to do business with people they like. All other things being equal, people are going to choose to do business with you because they like you. All other things being equal, people are going to improve their relationships with you because they like you. And so that becoming a likable person is a series of character traits that as a leader you must develop in order to be successful. But more importantly than that, we want to be able to connect with people. And as we're able to connect more effectively, then what happens is we have the opportunity then to give them value. And as we give them value, our estimation in their estimation of us in their eyes goes up. And that's an important thing, because now all of a sudden they are perceiving you as that expert. And that's what you're looking for. So we'll talk more about these issues in the next installment. But in the meantime, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the flip side. Subscribe here to Leadership U to make sure you get all the videos. Also, you can watch more videos from here, including 2 that I've shown, my speaker reel, and also one I call Leadership Elephants in You. Also from here, you can go ahead and then get to my website to find out more about my speaking, books, and other things. Have a great day. See you on the flip side.